This was me at 300 pounds. I hated how I looked. I hated how I felt. I had no clue how to fix this. And now I'm 190 pounds lean. I didn't cut out carbs. I didn't do keto. I just learned how fat loss actually works. If you're done guessing and you're ready to change, hit that link in the description and book a free 30-minute call with me. Only if you're serious. First thing you need to understand is how fat loss works. Fat loss works like this. Your body burns calories every single day. This is called your maintenance calories. If you eat more than your maintenance calories, this will create a surplus and will cause you to gain fat. If you eat less than your maintenance, and this is what you want, you will lose fat. This is called a calorie deficit. It doesn't matter how much you eat. It doesn't matter what diet you follow. You have to eat less than you burn. You need to be in a calorie deficit at the end of the day. And all fat loss comes down to being in a calorie deficit. It's really that simple. But implementing that is much harder. It requires a couple of more steps. So how do I implement a calorie deficit? Step 1, you need to track what you eat. You need to log every meal, every snack, and every sauce. This includes oils too, what you cook on. Get a food scale, something that you can put a plate on and you can measure out your butter, your food, your rice. Eyeballing does not work. 95% of people underestimate their calories. So most likely you're underestimating your calories. Download MyFitnessPal, Macros First, or another calorie tracking app. It's something that records your calories. But I've been using MyFitnessPal for 6 years. The next step that you need to implement, step 2, create a calorie deficit from your recorded calories and subtract 500 calories from your maintenance for steady fat loss. Prioritize protein and whole foods to stay full. You need to eat less than you burn. Remember that. Step 3, lift weights. You probably think you don't need to lift weights, but you really do. Because if you don't, you're going to end up looking like this, okay? Puffy, barely any muscle. Nobody wants to look like this. Cardio burns calories, but lifting preserves muscle while cutting. The goal isn't to lose weight. It's to lose fat. Muscle is what keeps you looking athletic and lean. 3 to 4 days of lifting is well enough to keep muscle and promote fat loss, not muscle loss. Focus on progressive overload. That means increasing the weight or reps over time. And I need to remind you what you're going to look like if you keep lifting weights while losing weight. This is the same guy. He fixed being skinny fat, but still, it's easier to lift while cutting, end up looking like this, than cutting then lifting. Step 4, add smart cardio, not stupid cardio. So what is smart cardio and what is stupid cardio? Smart cardio is something that you enjoy. When you do cardio, it doesn't feel like cardio and it doesn't feel like work. It feels like you're having fun, running around like you're a kid again. What is stupid cardio? Stupid cardio is when you're just on the treadmill, looking at your phone, looking at Netflix, and you're just walking on the treadmill. It's not fun. It's monotonous. It's boring. And no one wants to do it. I don't want to do it. So what does cardio even do on a deficit? Well, cardio helps you burn more calories so you can eat more on a deficit. It doesn't need to be boring. You can find something that's fun. Hiking, martial arts, or workout class. The best cardio is one that you'll actually do. Start with 2 to 3 sessions a week. This is going to lead us to the last step. You need to stick with it. You need to focus on consistency, not perfection. When you focus on consistency, let's use an example for this. You mess up one day, you keep going with your deficit. You don't just throw your deficit away and just continue to binge eat. You stick with it. You won't see any changes overnight. You need to stay locked in. You need to trust the process. You need to be here for the long haul. This is not going to take 1-2 days. This is going to take weeks and months. First 2 weeks, you will see results. You just need to trust the process. If you want help with this is the hardest part. Click the link in the description and book a 30-minute call one-on-one so I can help you genuinely. Let's build your new body for real this time.